and really, really good.
Oh, yesterday as well, the pool phase was crazy, and we knew that it would only ratchet up today, if you would, the intensity. And here we are, semifinals, about to get going. Official Najib Chajideen and Alex Talasainen with the whistles around their neck. We are underway. The semifinals here in Manama, and a quick foul called on Oob. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3, on the mic with Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. the Mountain. Fertig looked like he was shoved to the floor. Not just looked like it, he was. Oob pick up 2 quick fouls. What is it with Oob in these early fouls, Boz? I don't get it.
They always try to establish a baseline of physicality, right? They want to be the more physical team coming out of the gate, and then they tune that back, and other teams jump into that, and they run into a ton of fouls. This is what you usually see from them.
Here comes Fertig. Step back, grazed the iron, left it short, saved it to the wrong color jerseys. Kevin Bryant can't get to it. So out of bounds and over to Oob, who have not lost the game at this competition yet. Have seen a downtick in their scoring compared to their season numbers, about 18.5 a game, but they have done it on the defensive end. Stingy, giving up less than 15 a game. That dish is dished back. Sharon is Karen. Naranjic to the beast.
I bet
Oob
that dish
board.
had a hot potato. Well,
You take it. No, you take it. 30 seconds into this semifinal. The energy in this place is palpable. Standing room only, packed venue. Here off the harbor in Manama. Fertig trying to find some freedom. Krop gets to the rack, scores it over Strahinja.
I really thought Strahinja was going to get to that, but Krop got those extension arms.
Now Krop cannot stop Strahinja. He had 1 point. I told you, strangely enough, Doc Strange with 1 in the quarters, they still won. He's already matched that total early in this one. Off iron, over to Strange. The 2-piece is too long. Chef Koya now changing direction on Naranjic, and he will pick up, draw the foul on Naranjic. You think back to 2023 for Naranjic, the eliminator, and helping Oob earn their 2nd World Tour final title that year. He's been consistently a threat in this one, averaging 8 points a game for this Oob team.
Yeah, he's going to the basket, and he's finishing in the paint with force every single time he catches it.
And the mid-range goes down for Fertig. Naranjic at 5 points a game. My bad, I gave him a few more than he deserved.
Quite a few, but he was at 6 yesterday. I'm talking about it's how sharp he is that we've kind of liked, right? He's gone to the basket. He's looked for mismatches. He's been strong on his attack. And that's what's missing sometimes for him in parts of the season, maybe due to fatigue, but he looks spry.
I'll tell you what's been missing for Oob is Nemanja Barac,
Yes.
which is a shock. They've always been able to lean on him.
I think they still are, but just in a different sense. Because he's expending so much energy on the defensive end of the floor, I think he's gassed on offense, or at least not partaking as much.
Now Strahinja will give it up. Doc Strange turning on the burners. He'll flip it up, and Krop no choice but the foul that will send the world #1 and this year's MVP to the line. Just got the good news yesterday that Strahinja earned his 3rd league MVP yesterday. Averaging 6.5 points per game this year. He's leading the league in most of the most important statistical categories, including total player value and scoring. He adds a point to Oob's total to make it 3-2. Kojic can't get it to go. Krop will corral the rebound. Krop galloping, looking, being bottled up. Chef Koya, the dish to Krop. We're even at 3 apiece.
Kojic is such a cheat code, man. He's 6'7", long arms, can pass over top of the defense. And then look at Krop.
Krop threw it back like Carl Kanai. Krop now will put it up.
I used to have
He will
those.
miss it left. Remember those jean outfits?
Oh, no, look, I used to have them.
Oh, meantime, there's some nylon for Doc Strange. 2-piece bottoms. Oob up 5-3. Chef Koya Trying to whip it inside. It's broken up by the eliminator. Strahinja chunking the deuces. He can't get a second straight to go. It ends up in Kojić's hands. He takes a bump. Oops, 5th foul.
Yeah, they keep racking him up. And it's not the usual physical fouls stopping a score. It's ticky-tack fouls that they're getting now. Just small things that shouldn't really be a foul at this stage of the competition.
And Oob have averaged 16 fouls a game under the threshold in this tournament. In this game, they have not been as disciplined as you can see. But a wasted possession for the Skyliners as we head into our first media timeout.
What's been working so far for the Skyliners is their pick and roll action. What's been working for Oob? Strange going to the basket. He was quiet for one game. I'm sure he saved his energy for this one.
Well, similar systems in what they both like to run. And let's be honest, in 3x3, you're not going to be able to run a bunch of elaborate plays and sets.
Nope. It's mostly set entries that you try to get your, when you compare it to 5-on-5, that is, of course.
Yeah.
Set entries that you try to get your offense out of. But in the last 2 games that these teams played, the Skyliners out-Oob in their own game of surgical pick-and-roll action, attacking the mismatches. But now, Oob has found a different way here.
It comes down to strong screens and accurate passes, right?
Yes.
You got 2 of the best screeners in the league, in Brankovic and Kevin Bryant in this one. And great passers for both squads. Oh, that's a heck of a collision between Krop and Naranjic. Looks like they're both for all right. But the whistle against Naranjic.
Yeah, he just plows through Krop here and then tries to sell the contact to the face. He definitely put his shoulder down.
No more fouls for Oob to give without free throws being the result with 6:46 left in this semi. Kevin Bryant to Chef Koya. Koya is fouled by Barac.
They don't want to give him any space, but that contest was too close. I already thought on the last 2 contests on Kojić that they got quite close to him and didn't really give him any space to land. This one definitely a foul as you see Barac smack him in the hand. That was a high five.
But Kojić, obviously such a lethal shooter in this game for a long time. I mean, you got to smother him out beyond the arc or he could bury you. Instead, for now, he buries the free throw. That'll work. He's got another one coming. Kojić, who's averaged 6 per game in the tournament, and he will get that one to go. Outside to Branquilla. The Beast, too strange. He puts a little bit too much on the floater. Skyliners getting reset. Cream of the crop. Out top, Kevin Bryant. Nobody home, leave a message at the beat.
How important has Kevin Bryant been? He had 7 points and didn't miss a shot.
But a bad foul by Kevin Bryant there. The effort was there, but plenty of contact. And Barac is able to convert the layup anyway. He'll head to the line. Another dish well served by Brankovic. So he'll try to get 2 the hard way. Oh, Barac. The free throw woes continue, but he cleans up his own mess that time. Oh, Krop bodying up Strahinja.
We've seen more people do that today. Amsterdam tried the same thing with Jan Driessen. Krop has found his confidence in this tournament, I'll tell you.
Stojić's never lacking confidence, but he doesn't make the shot. Nim Diesel to the left. But Naranjic will finish what he started. He'll put Oob up 8-7. Semifinals on and popping. Chef Koya releases from deep, won't go. Now to the eliminator. That's a tough matchup for Teague. Trying to prevent Naranjic from getting position, but got caught with his hands on his hips. And that will account for the Skyliners' 5th foul. From the elbow, Oob started. Nim Diesel being double dared, and he nearly turned it over. The Beast drops it off. My God! What? He tried to take Kevin Bryant's life in front of all these spectators. He nearly put this down. That was some ball-on-ball violence nearly. But Naranjic will go to the line instead. I like the aggression that we've seen from the Naranjic.
Oh, that's exactly. Oob has come out with that type of aggression all day today, and he just continues it with that take.
Kojic, oh my goodness. That's the banking that you cannot check. The dude cocked it back to the top of his neck. Naranjic trying to respond with a two-piece. He can't do it. Risky pass. Badac's too physical. He's got to put those muscles to use a different way. That's the 8th foul on Oob.
Yes, this is what you don't want to see as an Oob fan. They don't tune back the physicality. They just continue to play their way. Even that contest on that Kojic shot was dangerous. Yeah. This time they put Bryant on the line for 2.
Well, I'll ask you, do you think that Oob is playing a little bit tight?
They've been tight all tournament.
Or do they pick up a lot of fouls when they come into games and they're not as free-flowing? They feel the pressure a little bit.
No, look, what's been keeping them from actually flowing is the fact that they just haven't shot the 2-ball all that well. Outside of that, they've tried to get it done through defense and physicality, and I say that, and Badac drains one.
All net, all wet from Nim Diesel. And then a quick score inside from Naranjic. Oob lead now 12-9. 3-point edge. Skyliners. Their Cinderella story in jeopardy, but still a lot of time left. Strahinja, the MVP, going to the line to shoot 2, the 7th foul on the Skyliners.
Strahinja has been relentless this whole game. I think he saw his box score after this quarterfinal and figured, I'm going to get to the rack no matter what. I'm the world #1. I'm the MVP. He's putting his head down, and he's getting to the cup. Well, Skyliners forced a foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the tournament so far. That is the 3rd. Strahinja, who I believe led the league in drives this year. He did.
In this tournament, 9 drives so far.
Second free throw won't go. Also league leader in free throw attempts. He has a knack for getting to the bucket. Oh, what you know about rolling down in the deep. Deep 2 from Strahinja. Koya trying to scoop there. That won't go. 6-point advantage. Ooh. Crop with the thievery. Sets up Chef Koya. He pumps it up, but it hits the heel of the rim.
It's the Skyliners who are now playing rushed. Passes are a little bit off the mark. They can't grasp what Oob is putting on the court here.
So that bucket will give Oob a 7-point advantage. They seem to have this game in hand like a Steam Deck.
Are you coming in with the video game references? Really? Who are you?
You know they're coming out with a new handheld PS6. Have you seen this?
I have not seen it.
Oh, look at that. 3.5 to play. 16-9 Oob. 6 Masters crowns in the regular season. Playing without the great Dejan Majstorovic for the first time in the final in 11 years. And Nemanja Badac doing his best Dejan impression. Chef Koya offline from deep. Lands in the hands of Nim Diesel to the Eliminator, to the Beast. Brian Kayla, how you gonna read that pass? It ain't legible. What a dish from Marko Brankovic.
That's the type of passer he is. Gifted.
17-9. Oob will pick up a 9th foul. And they got to be careful because the next one they're in the double penalty. Well, I didn't.
Not much going on there.
I didn't see much there. I got to be honest.
Not much going on there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I didn't see much. But anyway, Kevin Bryant will take advantage of the strip to the stripe. With the first of two going down. He's got another one coming. And the second one will go. 3-possession lead for Oob. Skyliners might need a lifeline if they can't come up with some stops here with under 3 to play. Brankovic defended well. And now Chef Koya sprints out to the 2 arc and drains it. Oh, Kevin Bryant now, he gets whistled. That's the 8th on the Skyliners and one that they did not need.
No. They could have grabbed some momentum with that 2. And then, well, look, the block in the 2, I mean. And then Kevin Bryant just a little too handsy on that clear attempt by Stojacic.
Strahinja. Off iron. One more in front of him. Sprint to 21, as you know. For Oob. It is now a sprint to 3. They lead it by 5. Cream of the crop to Chef Koya. Chef Koya can't hit the leaning 2. There's a sense of calm now with Oob as they get it into the paint. And Barac with the fadeaway off the glass.
Yeah, this is where they're good. This is where they're familiar. They've got the game in hand. They know how to manage 3x3 games very well.
And Kojic with a forced shot. You didn't expect that ball to go to anybody else. Kojic, he just hit a 2 a couple of possessions ago. He's going to check out now. But the writing is on the wall with Oob leading by 6. Unless the Skyliners can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They got any tricks up their sleeve. It's time to bring them out now. Forced to heave that one up late in the shot clock. Ball over to Oob. 2:14 to go. It may not take that long. Doc Strange driving. Strahinja gives Oob game point. Crop with a 2-handed bang. But the Skyliners need a stop immediately. And they don't play any defense on Brankovic. He's going to recover his own miss. And will miss the shorty. Oob, who missed out on a chance to get to the final last year, losing in the quarters to Amsterdam. They beat the Dutch in the quarters this time and exact revenge and find themselves 1 point away from getting back to their first final since 2023, where they won it all. Fed inside, and Barac is going to get a foot on it.
I mentioned in the last game that Raudon Varas looked like the best team today, but I think Oob's taking the crown with this victory if they end up getting it right. Still a lot of time on the clock, but writing is a little bit on the wall here.
Kojic, oh my goodness, you cannot account for that banking. How can you? He's leaning left, defense all in his face. It goes off the window.
That's just skill.
Out, Skyliners within 4 now. Strahinja has seen enough. Ends the game. And Oob will be back in the final for the first time since 2023. Dr. Strange, just what the doctor ordered. A trip to the final for Oob as the Skyliners come up showing the semis. So Strahinja Stojacic comes alive after a quiet quarterfinal. Oob locked and loaded with one more game to win.